Hey, good afternoon, guys. Tush coming at you. It's Monday, July the 27th, and we're just coming up to, or just past 3:30 in the afternoon. And we're back out in the garage. We're getting a little bit more motivation or inspiration to be back out here. It's a warm one out here today. It's just about 85 degrees Fahrenheit out here, so we're going to have the fan. I drug the fan out, and we'll have the fan on in a little while. After I get this video shot, we'll throw that fan on and get it cooled down a little bit in here. But a few little updates in the shop. We're just about getting ready to start working on this thing. Like I said, I've got a bit of motivation now to get this thing into paint. I'm basically off on vacation starting next weekend for us and us Canadians anyway. It's a holiday Monday, so that'll kick off a couple weeks vacation for me. So hopefully we'll be able to get this thing finished, painted, and maybe even reassembled by the end of that 2-week vacation, or we'll get as far as we can anyway. But in the meantime, a few little shop updates to share with you, or garage updates, whatever you want to call it. So I did pick up a little present for myself when I was away from home last week and traveling to Montreal and then to Ottawa, and I stopped and visited a couple buddies of mine, and one of them had a set of Webers for sale. So we bought these for the TR3 race car. These are Weber 42 DCO E8s. These came off a TR4, so they should work okay for my TR3. So I've just done a little quick test fit of those. We've got to figure out the linkage. Unfortunately, the filters that came with them won't work as they're a little bit too wide, but I've actually got Webers on my TR250, and I believe the filters off of that car will probably work, so we may swap those out temporarily. So we're going to have fun playing with those around on the car. Like I said, I test fit them and they fit great. Did have to move the water pipe over a little bit to clear the rear car, but everything else seems like it's going to work okay. So I've got that to look forward to, installing those. We did drag out the spare tire cover, and we're going to wet sand that back down to 600 grit and get that ready for paint. I was just doing a paint match on the nose of the car to see how far off this panel was. This came off obviously off the back of the car, so I don't know if you'll be able to pick up the differences in the paint color between the rear and the front panels, but this rear one definitely looks a lot whiter than the front panel. So anyway, this is going to get a repaint, and so that will require us to sand that back down to 600 grit. So we're in the process of doing that. I think what we'll do as well is we'll dig out that vent lid. That vent lid, I know I need to resand that down as well. I think I've got that stored away in the trailer outside where I'm just keeping my sanded panels. So we'll have to get into that, and we'll have to dig through the bins and rescue that panel in order to get that sanded down. So we'll probably spray paint the vent panel and this spare tire panel at the same time as my first panel, just to get back into the whole spray painting mode, which will hopefully be soon. On that note, I did receive I'd mentioned in my previous video that I'd ordered some decups, disposable cups for my paint gun. So those arrived today actually in the mail, which is good, along with the adapter which fits on my gun. So this is the cups adapter from my Eastwood Concourse HVLP gun. So that works fine. So I've got, I went with the 24 fluid ounce cups and lids, and we've got a couple of frames for those as well. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to using those. That'll be a new experience for me. I've always used just the regular normal cups on the spray gun, so it'll be nice to have a disposable cup to just throw out afterwards. And the other obvious thing is to be able to spray it sort of more upside down or at multiple angles. So I'm looking forward to getting into using those. Got some gray scrubbies, some ultrafine gray scrubbies, just to do a final scrub on this before I go to paint. It's pretty much sanded down mostly as far as I want to go. There are some shiny spots here that I've got to just go back over with the scuff pads, but for the most part it's looking pretty good and getting pretty ready to go. I did put it back up on jack stands in the middle of the garage, as you can see here. So I think after I give it one more scrub down with those gray Scotch-Brites, I think we'll start masking it up and getting it ready for paint. So that's pretty much where we're at as far as the project is concerned. So I just wanted to give you a quick update. and I'll promise to be out here a lot more in the next few weeks to come anyway, so hopefully I'll have regular updates for you and not go a month before I give you an update like I have in the past. So anyway, that's it for now, guys. Like I said, we'll get out here and we'll make things happen within the next couple days. Talk to you later.